anymore.
So we're going to talk about allergy season, seasonal allergies.
Seasonal allergies, yes.
You know, it's kind of funny. Like I've never really had allergies in the past. And it seemed like only the last couple of years. It could be your environment because I moved here a handful of years ago, and there's poplar trees everywhere. And some days it looks like it's snowing.
Because all the pollen's blowing around.
And that's something I never really dealt with before. And it's, it could be like detrimental. Like it could ruin your whole day. Like your whole day could be consumed by sneezing, runny nose, itchy eyes, and it's painful. It's miserable.
Yes, it is.
So we thought we'd talk about it. It's kind of funny that we both have that.
Yeah. Drew dropped something off to me at work the other day, and I had to meet him in the parking lot, and I come out of the building like this. I walked to the car because I didn't want that pollen to get in my nose. So he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Allergies."
Yeah.
That just came to my mind.
So this allergy or seasonal allergies is different than food. How we're mentioning it. So a lot of people will say, "Well, try to cut out dairy, for example, and see if that'll help." Or someone said, I asked on social media, and they said, well, try fermented foods, for example. Like that, all that stuff could help, and we do feel like it's all related in some way. But our tips and suggestions are going to be around not only to how to prevent, but also how to treat as well. So do you want to throw some out there?
Some things that we do to help. Essential oils. So we use peppermint oil, we diffuse it, we inhale, and we rub on our nose. Peppermint oil, that seems to help a lot. Chamomile tea is known to help with the sneezing and the watery eyes and itchiness.
It is summertime, so many times you brew it hot. We brew it hot and then put ice cubes in it so it's cold. So it's like a cold chamomile tea. And if you don't like the taste of chamomile tea alone, just throw in some green tea with it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's very delicious. And then another thing I learned from Drew, actually, because Drew was doing lots of research on it, how to I guess, handle your seasonal allergies naturally. And we found out something that we never really thought about before, and that was when you're outside and then come inside, change your clothes, because the pollen and all of that stuff gets stuck on your clothes. So change your clothes in fresh clothes and take a shower.
Right.
Maybe in the reverse order. Take a shower, then change your clothes. But that's something that I never even thought of before.
Well, yeah, you drag it in with you.
Yeah.
So it's on your clothes and it's all around you. It's surrounding you. Same with your shoes. Like leave them outside. And then another one is close the windows.
Yes.
So you can
Which
actually.
is hard, but
it's difficult summertime. But the thing is that you can go on some type of weather channel online. I don't know if it's weathernetwork.com or whatever it is, but you can search to see what days the pollen is higher. So those days, so I wouldn't say, of course we love to be outside.
Yeah,
it's super difficult time of year if we're around in this country while the pollen is going crazy, because you don't want to, it really takes over.
It does.
You can't do, I feel like I can't do anything while my face is itchy, my nose won't stop running. So, but you can look online to see if there's more, like if it's a higher pollen day or if it's lower. And if it's super high that day, close the windows and try to spend a little less time outside. Like if you're driving your car, close your windows and turn the AC on instead of having all the windows down. And it's like, it is unfortunate because it's summertime and we love to be outside. But if you want to avoid that type of stuff, like runny nose, itchy eyes, all those allergies, then these are little things that we found success doing.
And I think for us too, we know it's only a short time.
Right.
So you have that seasonal allergy, whatever, right, time. And then we know it's not going to last all summer, right?
Right.
It goes away.
There's something else I wanted to mention. Oh, handstands.
Oh, yeah.
So first of all, let me say that it's the sneeze. The initial sneeze, for me, if you can prevent a sneeze. So sometimes my nose will itch in the morning, for example, and I know it's allergy season. I know that something's creeping up. So if I sneeze, then like everything starts to run. That's like instant. I know that if I sneeze, and it's so hard to hold back.
It is.
So I know that if I sneeze, then my nose is just going to start to run. My face is going to itch. But if I hold that sneeze back, I can get through the day. And it's
Yeah.
there's a couple, like three or four throughout the day, but if you can hold that in, have you found success with that?
But I was gonna say, I get like satisfaction out of sneezing for some reason. When I sneeze, I'm like, woo, that was a good one.
Yeah, it feels good.
So when Drew said to me, hold in your sneeze, I'm like, why? It feels good to sneeze.
Yeah.
But when you do hold it in, it does help.
Yeah. And one of the things that I've done, something, I'm not exactly sure, I haven't done all the research, but what happens when you do a handstand, so your nasals are here, or the sinus ducts, or whatever you call it. There's a few, there's here, there's some on your forehead, but it's always, gravity's always pulling it down. So if you go upside down, it pulls it up, which is kind of crazy. So anytime, like if I want to clear out my nasals, I'll do a handstand. Or if I feel like I'm about to sneeze, I'll do a handstand, and then that sneeze goes away. So it's kind of like a bit crazy, and I'd imagine most people are going to just go and do a handstand.
Well, I was going to mention that too. If you can't do, but even a downward facing dog, like a down dog, will help. I believe, right? Because you always feel, I do anyway, feel that in yoga when you're doing a downward dog.
You can feel like
you can feel that pull.
Yeah.
Pull.
All right, so give those a try, and of course, always like being active, healthy, and nutritionizing your body properly. Excuse me, didn't come out. Can all help with preventing and helping with this like seasonal allergies.
I guess just doing something about it instead of sitting around being miserable, right?
Yeah, we didn't mention that we don't use like Claritin, or we don't use pills.
No.
We avoid that. It's a short time, and we found these natural type of remedies to be more beneficial than just popping pills or taking some syrup or whatever.
Yeah, because there's always side effects to those, so the natural ways we found more
Beneficial.
helpful.
Yeah.
Beneficial.
All right.